Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you'll be fine. This is exercise 7A of book 2, Think New Syllabus Mathematics. And we have already completed question number 1 till 4 of direct and indirect proportion questions. So let's start with question number 5. Here we are provided with the cost of 3 kg tea leaves as $18, and we have to find out the cost of 10 kg of leaves. So I told you, whenever you are provided with these type of situations where there are two ratios given and we have to find out the value of an unknown, so first we have to write them down in the form of equivalent ratios and then we have to solve them. Since there are two quantities, 10 kg of tea leaves and 3 kg of tea leaves along with the cost, it means the ratio between tea leaves and cost is given. So for the first one, we are not provided with the cost, only the 10 kg leaves is given and cost is missing. So we'll write X is equals to here, okay? And then we are provided with 3 kg of tea leaves. So we are going to write 3 kg below 10 kg, ratio $18. Why do we write it like this? So that we do not shuffle or we do not mix the quantities, because the arrangement, the order is very much important while solving equivalent ratios. Okay, so it becomes 10 ratio X is equals to 3 ratio 18. Then 10 upon X is equals to 3 upon 18. And then we are going to cross multiply them. So 10 multiplied by 18 on the left hand side and 3 multiplied by X on the right hand side, and it becomes 180 is equals to 3X. Later on, I'm going to shift this 3 over here and it becomes 180 upon 3, which is 60. It means the cost of 10 kg of leaves would be 60 if 3 kg of tea leaves cost $18. Or you can use the unitary method over here, as we are provided with the cost of 3 kg leaves. So we can say if 3 kg cost $18, it means 1 kg cost 18 upon 3, which is $6. And after getting the cost of 1 kg, we can easily calculate the cost of 10 kgs, which would be 6 multiplied by 10, which is equals to $60. Hence, prove the answer to this part is correct. Next, they're saying A kg of sugar when B kg of sugar cost C dollars. Now, what do we have to find? They're saying that find the cost of A kg of sugar when B kg of sugar cost C dollars. So again, we are going to write it down this way. T ratio cost. In the first one, what are we provided with? A kg of sugar. Kg is going to be the first quantity. A ratio X. Okay. Then B kg of sugar. So we are going to write B over here, ratio C dollars, right? Since we have to find out the cost of A kg of sugar, so we will write it as A ratio X is equals to B ratio C. Then we have to find out the value of X, so we will write it A upon X is equals to B upon C. Just keep in mind that whatever is the unknown quantity, we have to make that particular variable a subject. Okay, so we have to focus on X. It will be AC is equals to BX. Then I'm going to write it like this. BX is equals to AC. Why? Because I have to make X my subject. What to do next? I'll shift B to the other side as well, and it would be X is equals to AC upon B. This would be the cost of X, that is the amount of A kg of sugar. The cost for A kg of sugar would be X dollars. This is the answer. So the same method was followed while solving this type of question. Now let's move to question number 6, where it's provided in fraction form. Question says 5 upon 9 of a piece of metal has a mass of 7 kg. Again, we are provided with mass. Or let us write it like this. Amount of piece of metal to its mass. Okay. So in the first one, they're saying 5/9 of a piece of metal. That is 5 upon 9 of a piece of metal has a mass of 7 kg. So we can write 7 kg. Okay. And what is the mass of 2/7 of the piece of metal? So we can write 2/7 ratio x. Next, we are going to write it 5 upon 9 ratio 7 is equals to 2 upon 7 ratio x. What to do next? We have to write it down like this. 5 upon 9 upon 7 is equals to 2 upon 7 upon x. Students, you can do one more thing over here. Since this ratio represents division, so we can say that 5 ratio 9, 5 upon 9 ratio 7 means 5 upon 9 divided by 7. So what we can do, we can solve it right here. How? It will be 5 upon 9 multiply by 1 upon 7. Because when we change the division sign with multiplication, the fraction afterwards is reciprocated. So it becomes 5 upon 63. This is how we can easily solve it, right? Similarly, 2 upon 7 ratio x would become 2 upon 7x. The same way, we have to solve it like we have solved 5 upon 9 ratio 7. So it could be 5 upon 63 on the left-hand side and 2 upon 7x to the right-hand side. Then what we will do, we will cross multiply them. So it becomes 5 multiplied by 7x is equals to 2 multiplied by 63. And then 35x is equals to 2 into 63. I'm not solving them right here. Why? Because I will simplify it with 35. Since there is multiplication sign in between, so it would be 7 5s are 35, 7 9s are 63. So the answer to this would be 18 upon 5. But we write the answer in mixed number form. So it becomes 5 3s are 15 and 3 as the remainder. So 3 whole 3 upon 8 would be your answer. And the unit for this would be kgs. So it means if 5/9 of a piece of a metal has a mass of 7 kgs, then the mass of 2/7 of the same piece of metal would be 3 whole 3 upon 5 kgs, or you can say 3.6 kilograms in decimal form. Now, in question number 7, the statement is given as if z is directly proportional to x. So first, we are going to write it as z is directly proportional to x. It means z is equals to kx, where k is a constant. And then they are providing us with the value of z and x as 12 and 3. So we are going to substitute z with 12. K would remain constant and x would be substituted with 3. Now we will solve it. So we will get the answer for k as 4. It means k is equals to 4. The constant here is 4. And then they're saying find the value of x when z is equals to 18. So what we have to do next, using this equation, z is equals to 4k, we will find the value of x when the value of z is given as 18. So in place of z, I'm going to write 18. Since the value of z is given, then we will write 4x. And next, I'm going to divide 18 with 4. So the answer to this would be 4 4s are 16 point and then 4 5s are 20. It means the value of x would be 4.5. That's it. We have discussed this question in detail previously when we discussed the questions from 1 till 4. So if you haven't watched that video, first watch that video. Next, we have if B is directly proportional to A and B is equals to 3 when A is equals to 18. So basically same process would be followed. First, you have to find out the value of constant using the values given for the variables. And then afterwards, after finding the value of that particular constant, you have to substitute the values given in the question. So if it says B is directly proportional to A, it means we can say B is directly proportional to A, where B is equals to KA. K is a constant. Now, since B is equals to 3 and A is equals to 18, so we are going to write B as 3 is equals to K 18. Then I'll substitute, after substituting the values, I'll solve it. It becomes 3 upon 18 is equals to K. 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18. You should have very good grip over linear equations. Okay, the more grip you have on linear equations, the more easily you'll be able to solve these type of questions. After finding the value of the constant, we have to find the value of B. So we'll use the same equation, that is B is equals to 1 upon 6A. Why? Because B is equals to KA, where K is equals to 1 upon 6. So we can say B is equals to 1 upon 6A. Since the value of A is given, so I'll substitute its value, which is 24. And that after that, it becomes 1 upon 6 multiplied by 24, where I can simplify 1 upon 6 with 24. Why? Because there is a multiplication sign in between, and 6 can cut 24 with 4. So the answer of this would be B is equals to 4. So you can observe that question number 3, 4, 7, and 8 are exactly the same. All you need to do is first find the value of the constant using the values of the variables given in the first statement. And after finding the value of constant, you just have to substitute the values of the given variables and find the unknown. That is how we have to solve these type of questions. So students, for now, we have completed till question number 8. Inshallah, in the next video, we are going to solve a few more questions. Until then, take care and hit the like button to subscribe to my channel. Allah Hafiz.